New details this morning about a deadly police-involved shooting on the MacArthur Causeway. The investigation Saturday tied up beach traffic for hours.
Now witnesses are beginning to come forward with what they saw happen.
And we should warn you, some of the details are gruesome. Local 10's Carlos Suarez has our update.
The Miami Herald is reporting something that a Local 10 viewer told us yesterday, that when officers pulled up to the westbound off-ramp of the MacArthur Causeway, they found one man mauling, chewing the face of another. When that officer ordered him to back off, and he didn't, they opened fire. The drama unfolded just off the MacArthur Causeway near Biscayne Boulevard Saturday afternoon. A frantic caller dialed 911 saying two men were fighting dangerously close to traffic near the off-ramp.
What that fight was about, we have no idea at this point.
Minutes later, a Miami police officer pulled up to the scene.
He attempted to separate them. Apparently there was some sort of confrontation, and during this confrontation, something occurred that caused the officer to discharge his weapon.
The bloodshed unfolded at the height of Memorial Day weekend on a busy stretch of roadway.
Pretty hectic, everybody honking, yelling.
Drivers sat still in their cars under the sweltering sun for hours.
I saw it, apparently it was about maybe a 6-foot male that was covered up right next to a blue tarp area, and then he had proceeded to cover that up as I started to zoom in.
On an ugly scene that played out near the heart of holiday weekend across the causeway in Miami Beach. A viewer who claims to have witnessed the shooting wrote on our Local 10 website, quote, "I stopped a City of Miami police officer and informed him that a homeless man was killing another person by biting and ripping his face to death. The police officer confronted the aggressor, and he was like a rabid dog and confronted the officer. Then the officer shot the person 4 times. Now, the other man involved in all of this, he remains in the hospital with serious wounds to the face. Miami Fire Rescue tells us that when paramedics arrived at the scene, he was having trouble breathing. The names of the pair have not been released. Reporting in Miami, I'm Carlos Suarez, Local 10 News.
First at 11, a man is fighting for his life after he was reportedly attacked and his face half eaten by a naked man near the MacArthur Causeway. When police arrived on this truly bizarre scene, they say they were forced to open fire on the alleged attacker and kill him. CBS 4's Tiffany Helber joins us live from Jackson Memorial Hospital, where the victim is recovering. Tiffany, this is truly odd and a very disturbing story. What do you know?
Cynthia, certainly a first for me in my career. You know, police sources are telling me that the man rushed here to this hospital had no face left, that he was completely unrecognizable after this attack, an attack that the City of Miami police are not officially giving us much details about as they try to put the pieces together of this bizarre puzzle. One police source says it's the most gruesome scene he's ever been at, a crazy case that ended with one man shot dead by police and another one hospitalized. CBS News sources and a Miami Herald news report says it started with 2 naked men fighting near this MacArthur Causeway exit right next to the Miami Herald building. Investigators say a witness called 911. When the cops arrived, sources say one man was chewing off another man's face, ignoring police orders to stop.
Now, during this confrontation, an officer did discharge his weapon, striking one of the individuals.
But sources say that single bullet was not enough to stop the man from attacking the other's face. They say the cops had to fire several shots to finally stop that man.
That individual has lost his life right now.
Medics rushed the other man to the hospital, leaving behind a strange scene that shut down this exit at the Causeway and backed up westbound traffic all the way to Alton Road on the beach on this busy Memorial Day weekend. Now, I also spoke to Javier Ortiz from the Miami Police Union, and he tells me that that officer on the scene had absolutely no choice but to fire his gun in this case. We're live in Miami. Tiffany Helberg, CBS 4 News.
So disturbing and hard to hear. We'll learn more details tomorrow, I'm sure. Thanks for that, Tiffany.